Hey guys, so it's me. I just wanted to get on here and make a short video to kind of explain my absences without going into too much detail. And I'm gonna try to say this without crying or anything, but on 7/7/18 at 2:24 in the morning, my grandfather gained his angel wings. That's kind of why I've been off of YouTube. That's all I want to say now, so please don't message me, asking, what happened. Right now my family is still in shock. I'm taking it the hardest because we were always so close, me and my grandfather. He was like, I struggle sometimes with anxiety, and I'm not on any medication for it, and my grandfather was my anxiety medicine. He used to come when we were after school. We would get off the bus and he would be waiting there because he didn't want to stay at home alone. And I used to go to anime convention and he would drive me there. He was a good man. God rest his soul. I hope he is no longer in any kind of pain. But I'll get back to making videos when I feel like it, I guess. These past 6 months he's been in and out of the hospital. He was in and out of rehabilitation, and I'll go more into that when I feel like it. So it's been hard. It's been really hard. More so on me. I don't know how hard it's been on anybody else, but there's a Winnie the Pooh quote that I love, and it just reminded me of him. And it says, if there's ever a day where we can't be together, keep me in your heart and I'll be there forever. And that was my grandfather. That was my best friend, my buddy. I remember one time he went to Washington, D.C. and he was a Vietnam veteran, so he went to Washington, D.C. and he asked me, what do you want from Washington? And I jokingly told him, I want a horse. So that's always been the long-standing joke in the family, that I want a pony or I want a horse. And then he was like, no, seriously, what do you want? And well, of course he was like, a horse? I can't afford a horse, ha ha ha. And so I just told him something small, just like a little keychain that says Washington, D.C. And I still have this little plush horse to this day. And he came home, and it was the funniest thing because he came home and he was like, oh, I got you a horse. And I'm like, the F? You got me a horse? How the F did you fit a horse in your suitcase? Of course I didn't say that, but I was like, what the frick? You got me a horse. How the frick did you put a horse in your suitcase, I had to be like 8, 9, 10, somewhere along that line. And I'm thinking, how the heck did this man fit a horse in his suitcase? Either that or, I'm going to go out in the garage and it's going to be in a trailer and he's going to be like, drive. So he's like, let me unpack and put my stuff away, and I'll get you your gifts that we got you. I was a first grade baby, So I was always, to an extent, spoiled. More so by my grandfather than by my grandmother. And so he unpacks and he takes out this little, like, gift bag. Nothing big, nothing, it's small. So he pulls it out, and I forgot what he got my brother. Oh, no, I know what he got. We each got 2 plushes, I think. And Danny got 2 bears. One of them was a Marine Corps bear, and one of them was an Army bear. And I don't know if I got 2 or 1. But, I forgot what the other one was that I had gotten. But, he's like, oh, here. And he pulls out this little stuff. Oh, I think I got a bear that said Washington, D.C. on it. And he pulls out, and he's like, oh, I got one more for you. And I was like, okay, I just want to know how the heck he got a horse home, So he pulled out a little plush horse, and it had the presidential seal on it. And he was like, here, I got you your horse. And I was like, I remember sitting there, and they had just moved down here not too long ago, so they were still kind of unpacking. So the living room was largely empty. And I think my grandmother had just ordered new furniture because at the time they had lived up in Connecticut, and where they lived, they had lived in condos and or townhouses, something like that, in apartments. But anyway, she ordered all new furniture for the living room, and I think they were on back order. So the living room was pretty much empty except for like a fold out table and a couple of chairs. So I was like sitting there, and I'm just like dumbfounded that he told me he got me a horse, and I was like, I can't ride it, like something funny like that. Little things remind me of him. Oh no, I know what I got. It was the horse, and I got a little bell that had, and I still have them to this day. I had the horse that had the presidential seal on its stomach, and the little bell, and it says Washington, D.C., White House. I'll have to show them when I find them. I still have them to this day. But that's largely why I've been absent from YouTube. I still have a few things that he got me when I was a kid. One of them I can't bear to part with. It's an old TY, and it's a TY Rusty puppy. And he got it for me at the time because he was driving buses. And, he saw that, and he was like, that's my granddaughter's. And I still have him to this day. As a matter of fact, you'll see him in a video that I have yet to upload. I meant to upload it the day that I shot it, or the night that I shot it, and I didn't, because of everything that had been going on with my grandfather. So, yeah, it's been hard. So I'll get back into the things when I feel like it, I guess. He was buried with full military honors. We buried him on the 10th. He was buried with full military honors. This man was the epitome of, I'll help you get back on your feet, He would give you the shirt off his back. That's how nice he was, even if he was on his last $20, he would give it to somebody that needed it more than him. So, but yeah, I wanted to get on here and kind of give y'all an update on what's going on, and it's hard because normally I would get on Skype with Joanne and talk with her, but she hasn't been on Skype lately, so I don't know what's going on with Joanne or anything. I don't know if she doesn't have internet. So if somebody has had recent contact with her and can tell me what's going on, please comment below. I know YouTube got rid of the whole private message. It's stupid, but I don't know, maybe if enough users raise hell or Cain about it, then they'll integrate it back. So, yeah, bye guys.